We're back at work. Now we're taking a bit of a detour. This is part 4 of Pokémon Legends Z-A Mega Dimension, and we've already made a lot of progress. Seriously, we did. Now before we begin, I do want to say that if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say it at the end of every video, and let me tell you, I gotta say it again now here because apparently not everyone seems to get it. Anyway, to my 46,157 subscribers, if you enjoy what I do here on this channel, hitting that subscribe button really helps. Although this number can change, I want to grow. That's what's important. The watch time for the month of December is a massive improvement compared to last month. Seriously, I hated November with a goddamn passion. 68% of our watch time came from non-subscribers. The rest, you know. I always say that every time. If you watch what I do, but you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. It takes 2 seconds of your time and it makes my day a lot easier. Seriously, it does. And also, don't forget, for $5 a month, you can join this channel and become a channel member. Not to mention, yes, you will get shoutouts at the end of every video. Do you think I kid? Hit the join button to find out. And besides, I need all the support I can get, because if we reach 8 members, then I'll shout you guys out on my channel page. I want that to happen, but only if you guys are willing. So, anyway, now it's time for us to continue. Last time, yeah, we're still needing more time, so up first, we're in the Lumiose Museum. Alright, we've arrived. Let's get started. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Reprieve. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. Then let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Korrina. Now the tour guide has officially begun. What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting's supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe Oz watched it grow up? I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 100-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Alright, let's head up here. One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Reprieve and this museum would be over there, right? Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet. That big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's Hyperspace Lumiose too. That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace. The idea that Hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is troubling. We'll stop it. Yeah, that's why we're doing all this survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue mega evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. Next up. Oh yeah, these from Legends Arceus. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems more like you're Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you'll do a great job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I have to live up to, such as my dear mighty mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the Z-A Royale. Anything to share, Destiny? I was too busy to notice. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city, after all. Well, Ansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the ring, my special coaching progress. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? Now we move on to the next one. This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of Hyperspace Lumiose resembling this temple? Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe. If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. Wait, how did you meet Hoopa anyway? I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much the worse for wear. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. But I fed Hoopa a fresh-baked donut and it perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since, and helped me visit Hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. Wait, Miss Korrina! Now we gotta head all the way down. Where are you taking us, Korrina? Oh, this. Check out this painting, Ansha. What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Korrina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kinda like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I worry I'd never live up to the standard she set. Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted it for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be. Goodness! Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something. Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Café Soleil? Yes, please. Yep, now we gotta head to Café Soleil. And it's right here. Welcome. May I help you? So this is Café Soleil. What a lovely looking place.
I'll order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. This is the flavor Mama loves so much? I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Your Soleil blend's looking real good to me. Trade you for my Moo Moo milk tea? If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip? Deal. Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff? You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you. And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you? I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in Hyperspace Lumiose without you two. So if things get tough or rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work, for all of Lumiose's sake. When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Destiny?
It definitely is impressive.
Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into Hyperspace Lumiose. But when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same, right, Destiny?
Yeah.
I knew it. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely. As much as I hate for our fun to end, we better return to Hotel Z.
Indeed. Back to Hotel Z we go. Alright, we're back.
The gang's all back. How was playing tourist for a change? Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. I wish I could have tagged along.
You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want.
You just don't get it, Naveen. I guess we've got more important things to talk about.
Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ansha.
Whatever could it be? Why, look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out on the town.
We?
Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last. How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit too?
The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Korrina.
Oh, true. Those megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Korrina, you're part of Team MZ too.
This completes Mission 4.
Wait, did you all hear that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. We better see what it was. Go check that room, Destiny.
Okay, who is that?
No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts.
Please don't start.
What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Megabanon? Come on, Naveen, you're not actually scared.
It's a Gulpin!
This Gulpin must have come from Hyperspace Lumiose, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh. I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here.
I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? Oz let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto, all 3 of you.
Wow, you're a task force now. You gonna go, Tawny? Obviously. Lyda, Naveen, can you two hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Corbeau an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go.
Begins Survey 3. And oh, there's a side mission with this thing? It's sitting on top of a table.
Oh yes, our Gulpin guest. Lyda believed it was lured by the tantalizing aroma of my donuts, no? Perhaps you could be so kind as to share a donut with her, Destiny?
Our gluttonous Gulpin. Yeah, here's a donut. I'll give you the Iran Rainbow Donut. He's satisfied. It gave you a Shardy Berry.
How delightful. Our Gulpin guest looked quite pleased now. Why don't you continue to feed Gulpin whenever you have donuts you don't need?
Yup, that completes it. But all you get is just 10 Pokédollars. What the heck? Let's see if we can... Alright, let's give her the great butter. Now we can make donuts using 5 berries. Let's test out the theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level plus 30 at 864. Make the donut. Alright. This nets us the Qualat Meringue Donut. That raised up to plus 30. Alright, let's make a next one. Ooh, this one's a nice one. This one nets us a Persim Cream Donut. I gotta keep making more donuts. Yeah, this one's a no-brainer. Who would have guessed making donuts would be the name of the gimmick? Yup, this is the Sherry Curry Donut. And that's it for now. Okay, so we got more of these zones. Wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. Let me pay a visit. All right, we've arrived in the office. Let's get to work. There you are. Let's skip the how do you do's. That distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse. Much worse. But now they've added battle zones this time. Guess this means I've got no choice but to fight. I have to. There's like 2 of these things. All this research and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. You've got a lot on your plate. And maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts.
I don't think I get it.
It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philip, fill him in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumiose resembles parts of our city made us suspicious. So we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philippe. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows, maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We've got this. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use experience candies you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to.
Yeah, our Pokemon doesn't seem to get experience from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. So that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbeau. Guess we better order some more donuts from Chef Ansha.
These ought to be of some help in your research, Destiny. I'll have to stock up even more. Good luck out there. So for this, we need approximately 15,000 points. There's like fire here, dark type, fighting in grass. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot to do. There's even electric types, so we've got our work cut out for us. We're counting on you to keep up the survey work. You don't need to tell me that twice. Issue 105. We get about 7. This one's the longest at 14 minutes. We're saving that for later. I'm going to take advantage of what I got. Onward! You need at least 15,000. But there are also battle zones here, so I gotta take full advantage. Destroy floating Pokeballs. I'm gonna catch Fire-type Pokemon and use the catch window. And we only have about roughly 7 minutes to get this done. No, wait! Damn it! Seriously, how did I mess that up? Seriously, how did I screw this whole thing up? There's a whole lot of Litwick here. Go, Greninja. Where are you, Greninja? Good. Well, we got all that done. That ain't it. A bonus ball has appeared in this pocket of hyperspace. I am not in the mood for you today. I'm trying to gather as much of these Mega Stones as possible. Really, Shuppets? Now I gotta find the bonus ball. There's the gold one. Let's get to there pronto. Oh my good lord, no! Oh, what the? A Yamask? Okay, I've had enough of this. Can you, like, not tell me what I'm doing? That worked. Return, Greninja. Sheesh. I did not really think we'd be able to fulfill our missions here this quickly. I better heal up this thing fast. Alright, now let's take care of this, because we're almost done here. Alright! Oh my god, no! Oh, that's terrific! Now I gotta find a way to get out of there! Can't help it when I'm trying to get all those Mega Stones. Already a minute and a half left. And I'm already 30 minutes in. Seriously, how many of those Mega Shards am I getting from all this? No, let me check my menu. Right here. No, it's at other items. I maxed myself out. Guess I gotta head to Quasartico and exchange them for Mega Stones. $9.99 is the max. Also, $5.40. You need $9.99 in order to evolve it into a Goldango. One minute left. Oh, an Alpha Shuppet. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's bring the tremors. Ow! Yeah, eat this. Good, got me an alpha shuppet. I'm not gonna make it, and that's alright. I've done what I need to do anyway. Thank you! Although I've maxed myself out in these things. Sheesh. We're out. Yeah, so let's head to Quasartico and exchange them all to get Mega Stones. Alright, we're here. Seriously, I did not really think I'd be completing my list in such a short time. Not reward matches. I need to exchange them for Mega Shark. I need to exchange. And now they can give you large. Not bad. For 100. Let's go through them one by one. The Audinite. The Lopunite. The Sharpedenite. The Gyarados. And the original Lucarit. Oh, wait, I don't have enough. That's okay. I still got a ways to go to get the rest. Then I gotta get Alakazite, Chandelurite. Yeah, I gotta get everything. I'm gonna make sure I get everything. That's I promise. Anyway, now with that done, we can now continue. We're supposed to be heading to this spot here. This means we'll have to take a little detour. And that's heading through the San Cafe. Alright, we're here. I have no time for the battle zone. Since we're going to be using, like... Yeah, let's use a Shetty Curry Donut. How are we inside here? Oh, nice. Leveled up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why this? Fine. Shake him down. Or better yet. Okay, let's go. I gotta get lots and lots of Mega Stones. We only have about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, one of the quests is that you gotta get an Alpha. What's this? Tinamo! And I got more Gimmickle coins. Nice. I don't see anything out of the ordinary with this. Nice. I'm making a lot of progress. The more experienced candies I get, the better I'm getting. Come on, Greninja. I always like using Greninja because of how fast his attacks are. One left. And then we basically got this section done. And Gimmighoul coins are everywhere. Huh? What's this? Toxel! Knock them all out! We got time. We always do. Nice. Yeah, we got everything we need. We're done here. All tasks have been completed, and a bonus ball right in front of me. Beautiful. One minute left. Toma. Idia. Alright, alright. I can't believe I said that. Fine. Seriously, we've already covered much of this place. And we've got everything we needed. So we're pretty much finished here. Let's send this here. Yep, we're done. We got what we came for. That was another one down. And a satisfying one at that. Okay, so... show distortions only. Let's take care of the Rookie D. And thankfully there are two of them. I'll take this one. We'll just be short about it. Now let's move on. Yeah, we finally reached level 43. Who's to say I'll be able to reach level 50? Because once you reach max level, level 50, down here, you get this, the Shiny Charm. And it would really rock if I could get my hands on that. Oh yeah, now I can finally explore that battle zone. Alright, 105. So we'll just use this. Alright, we've arrived. We need to destroy 5 floating Pokeballs, as well as catch a bug type. Okay, freeze it! You think an infestation will stop me? You wish. I guess I'll just catch one of these. Aerial Ace it. Aerial Ace, then Night Slash. Good work. Suppose I mess up. It's a long way down, you know? Swablu. The target has been sighted. Okay, let's just bring on this beauty. Out of my way. Dude, why would you do that? Alright, we got ourselves a Rookie D. And you know who that evolves to, right? Okay, so let's use Greninja and destroy the floating Pokeballs. That makes 2. Hello, Ice Beam! You gotta love that, you know? You gotta love it. That'll slow down my descent. And this is giving us so many Mega Shards that I'm gonna basically be able to get all the Mega Stones. Okay, so let's burst through this door and activate the spell. Rock Smash! Nani? Wait. Oh, you guys! Fine, Thunderbolt it is. Stop that! I'm in no mood for you clowns. Not for us. Thunderbolt this and we're done. All tasks have been completed. Yeah, and expect to do this wait, where? Where exactly is our target? What the? Night Slash! That should give us plenty of breathing room. Or does it mean I have to go all the way up there? That has to be it. Nuts! Never mind that. We gotta move. We better move. We only have less than a minute left. There it is. Use the ice beam. Nice. Getting more of these berries are going to certainly help us in our missions. Oh, would you look at that? All right, we're done here. We got what we came for. Now let's head out. What a journey that's been. We'll do one more and basically call it a day. Yeah, because I got to do more of it in the next part and until we complete that. And it's going to repeat. At least I got with a rookie, so I got what I came for. Okay, so with that done, I think it's time to try out the battle zone. Yeah, I did not think we'd be getting a battle zone here. Yep, there aren't that many. And plus, it would be a good opportunity to test my mettle. So let's do it. Time to see what our battles are going to be like. I need to save this one for later. Fine, let's use the Person Cream Donut. Seems like you've made it into a strange slice of Hyperspace Lumiose, huh, kid? Kinda resembles one of our battle zones. Guess we should call it a Hyperspace Battle Zone. Might be that the trainers you see there are reflections of their bitter resentment felt by trainers defeated on our side, eh? Whatever they are, I bet I can come up with some survey tasks suited to a Hyperspace Battle Zone. I'll keep you plenty busy, so no slouching. Yup. So yeah, defeat 8 trainers and then knock out unaware opponents in one hit. Alright. At least the battle theme hasn't changed. You aren't even worth the effort. Yeah, never changed, my friend. Fine, now burn! They're all using ice types, so go nuts! Do not test my patience. Oh yeah, that's the Galarian version. You know, the one that evolves in the Mr. Rhyme. Please stop mimicking my moves, it ain't right. That's one trainer down. Let's head airborne. Nope. Look, I'm not wasting my breath. Don't waste my breath, man. You're not worth my time. And these battle zones will give you plenty of research points to give you. I win. I get type advantage. Dude, I'm using a steel type. I make mincemeat out of you. You're not even trying. Nice, that's another 2,100 points. But I like how the theme of it is just a slow-down version. And you're done. That completes all my tasks. Seriously, these trainers fight in hyperspace? It isn't Lumiose, but a bonus ball has now appeared. But the question is where? There it is! We need to get as many berries as possible. What are you doing? Use Bubble Beam. Fine, Ice Beam it then. Fine, Ice Beam it is. Yeah, that's not even gonna cut it, my friend. Oh, you have that devious smile? Let me give you a devious strike. Mega Horn! You mess with me, you get the horns. That's all there is to it. I've already defeated all the trainers that I needed. So, how do I get up there? Yeah, if I can't take him down, I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I'm now used to this. Yeah, but I'm done with this place. I've done what I needed to do. Fine, let's go. Alright, Excadrill, rip the ever-living snot out of him. Yeah, I'm pretty much finished. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm done. Besides, we did what we had to do, you know? Yeah, that was a lot. But we're so close. So close to completing our mission. Let's see. So we have one here, and one here. Guess that means we'll just take on one more. Just for the hell of it. Let's go. Yeah, I'm making so much progress doing this that it's actually made things a lot easier for me. But also, how many of those things did I get? 870! Yeesh! No wonder! Guess I better exchange them for more Mega Stones. And maybe more items. I'm saving that for our event. Let's go. Skip all that. We're getting to the good stuff. Okay. An Alpha Bulbasaur, really? I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Maybe a funny feeling, but it... What? Oh, we get a Season Mastery. That's pretty nice. Gotta make sure I'm at an advantage, you know? Hang on a sec, guys. I am thankful editing can fix that. This is like, what, the second time? Yeah. The only reason why I'm on a time limit right now is because I gotta make sure to get everything done. Oh, yes, Hyperspace Berries. Thank you. I'm gonna need those. Okay, flamethrower, now. Seriously, you just make this easy. You're using low-level Pokemon. Yeah, we're done with the survey. Once we complete our mission, then we're finished. That's like 2 out of 3. Oh, thanks for the coffee. I needed that. Yeah, I'm using my Delphox to do this. Yeah, once that's done and I clear out whatever I can, then we're finished. Fungus Among Us. Yeah, I don't want to make the obvious joke. As if it's any more obvious. Seriously, I'm having too much fun with the Hyperspace Battle Zones. You just complete short missions. They're fast. Okay, Psychic Attack. Dude, that was a bit late. There's a reason I love doing this. But if it means making sure I complete all my surveys and everything, that'll be worth it. That completes everything. Alright, let's go. Really? You detect? Surely you need to do better than that. Here, have a flamethrower. And psychic. I've completed all I needed to do here. Yeah, even when you're still battling the time, the clock ticks down. And goodbye. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Thanks for the hyper strength berries. And yes, battle these guys, get lots of berries out of it. You're going to need to in order to make sure you have the stuff you need to complete your mission. While I, in the meantime, will get my hand take down those Pokeballs to get more berries. We need lots of berries so we can make donuts. And you need donuts in order... And you need donuts. Alright, that did it. Also, you got like tons of experience candies. Use those experience candies to level up the Pokemon that you need to get stronger. Alright, go in there. Knock him dead. I love this job, you know? Yeah, if you have the right typing, this whole thing's a joke. Goodbye. Wait, what? Oh yeah? Try this. And you probably wonder, sometimes I'm not even sure why I bother. Or except for that. Psychic, please. Thank you. Nah, we'll use a psychic attack instead. Psychic lets me attack from a distance. Seriously, I love using my Delphox. Now I gotta see if I can find the golden bonus ball. Uh-huh, nothing down there. Come on, this trainer don't even try. You poison? Surely you gotta be this stupid. You're still you, alright. Problem is that you get whacked. Also, these battle zones can also help you like complete the 1,000 battles. I don't care. Let's get him. Bumping up won't do you any good. Eat this. A primate. No. Dang it. All right. There really isn't any bonus balls around here. Aside from the one right there. Yeah, we're almost done here anyway. When in doubt, just use a psychic type and you basically got it. Use psychic attacks and you can get them. We've already completed our job, which means next part we're going to be moving on. But let's make sure we take down one last one, for good measure. Alright, our work is done now. Let's go. Yeah. With all that done, we get everything, we maxed out the gauge, and next part, we can basically take on the next challenge. Yeah, these battle zones are fun. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. There's also a hyperspace distortion we asked that you looked into. I've marked on your map. Rarity 3. Best of luck. We're heading into 3-star territory now. At the sushi place? Oh, we'll definitely take care of that. So anyway, that is it for this part of Legends Z-A Mega Dimension. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. And I will see you in the next. Trust me, we will get this done. That I promise. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.